Stop overthinking. Let go and trust God. Your life will change. Take a deep breath and imagine this with me. How many times have you caught yourself overthinking, as if your mind were a storm that never calms? You try to control everything, predict every step, and yet peace never seems to arrive. This video is for you, the one feeling that constant mental exhaustion, ready to discover how trusting God can transform your spiritual, emotional, and even financial life. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. It's not about understanding everything, it's about trusting even when nothing makes sense. Napoleon Hill also said that practical faith is the antidote to anxiety and failure. Today, you will learn how to let go of the helm, rest in God, and experience true inner peace. Overthinking is like holding the helm in the open sea, trying to control every wave. The harder you try, the more exhausted your mind becomes, and anxiety grows. Excess control blocks inner peace and prevents applied faith from flourishing. It's an invisible cycle. The more you try to predict, plan, or dominate, the more energy your subconscious consumes. Letting go, even if it feels risky, is opening space for active rest, trust, and spiritual transformation. Trusting God isn't sitting around waiting, it's consciously handing over the helm of your life with faith. Every time you choose to trust, you create an internal space for the peace of Christ to replace the anxiety of the world. When trust becomes practical, repetitive thoughts lose power, and the heart finds rest. Inner peace doesn't depend on circumstances but on the decision to allow God to guide. Passive faith waits for miracles. Practical faith acts in harmony with God while maintaining trust. It's feeling the divine presence guide each decision, even without visible signs. Napoleon Hill said the mind needs applied faith to turn intention into action. Practical faith is the fuel that connects your inner world to abundance and prosperity, even when everything seems still. Within you, there is a silent calling: stop struggling alone and rest. Spiritual rest isn't passivity, it's consciously surrendering control, allowing God to care for the path ahead. This active rest frees your mind from repetitive thoughts, reduces anxiety, and creates fertile ground for intuition and spiritual growth. God's silence is not absence, it's deep communication. While you wait, He prepares your inner being, teaches patience, and strengthens your applied faith. Every quiet moment is an opportunity to hear His voice, align your thoughts, emotions, and identity with His promises, and notice subtle signs of abundance and prosperity. By writing comments like "I trust God" or "I rest in God," you do more than engage, you create a ritual of declaration, activating your subconscious and aligning faith, mind, and identity. Every conscious action is a tool for transformation. Active participation strengthens your spiritual habit and deepens your sense of inner peace. Anxiety arises when we try to control the uncontrollable. Repetitive thoughts turn the mind into a whirlwind, blocking intuition and divine intelligence. The more you insist on predicting every detail, the farther you move from inner peace. Letting go of the helm is the first step to breaking this cycle. Letting go of the helm is not giving up, it's trusting. Every time you hand control to God, your mind relaxes, your heart rests, and applied faith strengthens. It's a conscious act of inner participation, allowing each action and decision to align with your identity and God's promises. Abraham waited years for God's promise. Joseph endured the silence of prison before ruling Egypt. David found faith in the valley of the shadow of death, and Jesus trusted the Father in Gethsemane. Each story shows that silence and waiting are not abandonment, they are preparation for the abundance and prosperity God has reserved. True faith doesn't depend on proof. It stands firm even without signs, as Hebrews 1:11 says. Napoleon Hill adds, the mind that remains focused on a goal, even without evidence, attracts the greatest achievements. Trust thrives precisely in the absence of guarantees. The world's peace is fragile, dependent on external circumstances. Christ's peace is inner, firm, unshakable even amid storms. While worldly peace collapses in the face of problems, Christ's peace is born from trust and surrender, strengthened by practical faith and inner silence. Resting in God is purposeful rest. It's letting Him carry part of the weight while you remain attentive, participatory, and aware of His guidance. This active rest is spiritual transformation. It reduces anxiety, strengthens identity, and creates space for abundance and prosperity to flow. Continuing to trust without signs requires daily discipline and ritual. Every declaration, prayer, or conscious action strengthens the subconscious and aligns mind and spirit with God's promise. Perseverance in faith turns challenges into opportunities and silence into learning, creating a continuous flow of peace and abundance. Applied faith shapes the mind, molds identity, and guides actions toward prosperity. A positive mindset aligned with trust in God opens doors to opportunities and abundance. Napoleon Hill taught that wealth and success begin within faith, conscious action, and mental preparation are the pillars of every achievement. Write daily phrases like "I completely trust God" or "I rest in God." This ritual activates the subconscious and creates coherence between thought, emotion, and action. Conscious participation strengthens the identity of applied faith, turns habits into a spiritual routine, and brings you closer to manifesting peace and abundance. The invitation is simple: let go of the helm, trust, rest. Every act of surrender creates space for God to guide your life and reveal abundance, prosperity, and spiritual transformation. Trust is not passivity, it is conscious participation. It is action aligned with silence, practical faith, and God's promises. Now reflect: have you truly trusted God, or have you just tried to control every detail? Are you ready to let go of the helm, rest, and allow His applied faith to transform your life? Write in the comments, "I completely trust God." Make this a ritual, strengthen your subconscious, and let the peace of Christ replace anxiety. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep receiving content that elevates your faith, your mind, and your prosperity.